you keeping all that energy bottled up inside. You gotta let it breathe. You gotta let it breathe. Talk about it. Get it off your chest. Don't move around with a screwed up face. Talk time we has it. You feeling stuck and need a change of pace. Talk time we has it. Family and friends are coming in. Talk time we has it. The joyous times they never end. Talk time we has it. Test spirit nurture with love and wisdom. That joy is hitting and the bullshit's missing. Talk time we has it. Talk time we has it. Talk time we has it. Talk time we has it.
Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Talk Time with Yazzy. You already know it's your girl Yazzy, yes. And the one and only, you already know, my Bookie Wookie Wookie. Go ahead, boo.
It's Lala, use your tongue. What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? I hope y'all having a good week. All is
Hey.
well, but your girl is here.
That part. This episode, we're doing a little brief. You know, we don't got no special guests. It's just us, the crew. And we coming to you about, you already know, Turkey Day, right around the corner. Preparing for Thanksgiving, not only physically, but also mentally. Okay? Absolutely. This is a topic I want to talk about because she's, you know, give them your credentials. You know who you are in this family.
I am definitely the cook. I've kind of taken over where I'm doing the Thanksgiving cooking at my house. It is very, very, very overwhelming. So, and this year we have a lot going on, like we moving and stuff. So I was just like, you know what? This would be a good episode to talk about like the pressures of Thanksgiving, the family that's coming to Thanksgiving, the help that you need and starting to delegate instead of trying to cook the whole meal by yourself. That's ridiculous. But it's also, I'm like, oh, I don't want to eat nobody else's food. Like, I like my food. But I have to delegate. I have to like choose and pick. And that's what we're talking about. What Thanksgiving means to you. You don't have to celebrate it in the traditional sense. You know, mine is more like friendship and love. And that's the day that we can all get together. Also, I was thinking about we can do like our top 3 dishes that we like at the end. Everybody can share what they like at the end. But yeah, Yazzy, go ahead, take it away. But yeah, I'm the cook of the family as far as the traditional holidays.
She's all the above. She's the cook. She's the therapist. We're not even gonna talk about it. Last night I was cuddled up in bed with my husband and I had her on FaceTime like, fix us. You know what I'm saying? So she's all rounded that girl, just to sum it up, period.
Oh.
But yeah, we just pretty much want to touch bases on what she was saying as far as like the family pressure and like having to cook it all by yourself. And I just want to hit a little bit like how she was saying as far as like not wanting to eat everybody's food, because even when I was voluntold the 2 dishes I have to make this year, she was like, "You make it."
I have faith in you.
Yeah, it's an honor. Very stressful because even when we told Anthony, he was like, "What?" I'm like, "Right. I thought we was just on bringing, you know, plates and silverwares or the drinks." You know what I'm saying?
But
she wants us to throw down, right? Which is it's an honor. It's an honor. But with that being said, again, she don't like everybody's cooking. I'm also like, what do they say? RuPaul, he's like, and don't fuck it up. That's how I feel, for real. So yeah, those are my 2 dishes. Do you want to tell them like what food you're thinking about making this year, or?
Trying to keep it small. And even when keeping it small, I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna make a turkey and dressing and mashed potatoes. And I was like, oh, well then you need the macaroni, and then you need the dressing, and then you need the sweet potatoes. And it was like, well, and I wasn't gonna make sweet potatoes until I was voluntold that that we had to have sweet potatoes by Anthony. So, you know, anything for my boo. So
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna make sweet potatoes, but I think the menu, because I usually do all extra things like chicken and green beans and all these things, it's gonna be very simple. Once again, we're moving, so it'll be like turkey. I've already kind of outsourced somebody to make dressing and macaroni and cheese. I'm a little nervous, but it is what it is. Yazzy's gonna make the mashed potatoes. I'm very proud of her. I'm gonna make the gravy. And she's making banana pudding. So this is good. This is because I do all of those things, and I'm going to be making greens and sweet potatoes and a couple of other things, corn, and you don't really make corn, but you know what I mean. Just adding those things. But for me to delegate when I'm such a control freak, look at me growing, um,
That part.
and knowing is half the battle. Okay,
Yeah.
but delegating different meals, it made me feel a little freer where I could cook, because I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna make pot pies and that's it. But when I start sitting down and talking to people and they're like, well, I can help you make that, or oh, I can do this, it made me feel better. Like I'm like, once again, I'm in the community, and sometimes you have to let go of certain things so you can have some rest, which is once again hard for a control freak. So I'm proud of myself that I'm gonna be the one bringing some of the cups and the plates this year. It's not gonna just be Yazzy squad that brings the plates, cups, and juice.
And ice. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't forget the ice, because that's
Look, see,
important. But also, I was thinking about just with the food. Like, I'm excited for that. But even with the food, like I think holidays bring anxiety, can bring depression. You can think about like people you're gonna see and people that you're, haven't seen in years, or how that makes you feel. And it's very important we talked about our mini tribes and tribes around us. If it makes you feel like that, maybe you need to have a small one at your house with your friends,
yep.
because you shouldn't have to feel that way anywhere you go. Sometimes we like, I push myself when I don't want to do things because my grandma gonna be there, right? And I don't know how many more she gonna have. So I always try to push myself outside of the box. But sometimes with all this stuff going on, understanding your surroundings and saying, you know what? It's healthy for me to stay at home and cook. It's healthy for me to go have that tribe Thanksgiving, and not try to be at everybody's house and, satisfy everybody else, because I have enough going on. So identifying like, is it good for you to go, or should you stay at home and try to cook yourself, and try to cook yourself? If you've never tried, it's okay to try. It's okay to burn the macaroni and cheese, girl. Just scrape the top off and keep going. Like,
Ugh, no. If you burn the mac and cheese, you need to go. You need to start over.
I know, but what I'm saying is that it's okay. That's how you learn. People are so
Yeah.
intimidated by Thanksgiving because there's so much food, but you have to learn. And sometimes I got thrown into it. My family, everybody, my mama, my aunts, my uncles, everybody moved to Arizona, and I was in Minnesota by myself. And I was like, I want some greens. I want a turkey, and I had to learn how to do it by myself. Yeah, I called my mom like, Mom, what you supposed to do with these greens? Now I'm assigned to the greens and the green beans. Like, that's my thing
Oh, God.
that I can always throw down real quick. But
I'm
so
gonna be calling you in Texas.
that's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Like, hey, let me help you walk through this, and let me eat. One Thanksgiving, I did that with Yazzie. I walked her through Thanksgiving as I was cooking.
And
She was
my
cooking.
meal,
You did a good job. You
I
did a
did
good
that.
job.
My husband was sitting there finger licking,
That's right.
even though other people wanted to hate from a distance.
It's okay. It's okay. Some people just don't know how not to hate.
Exactly.
They're
And
just
that's what
being
I'm
who they
saying.
are.
It's another thing. It's like I get it's like overwhelming with like making food for a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people don't understand that there's also like trauma that comes with any holiday, but like especially Thanksgiving. And maybe it's just me, because I did come from a household where it's like, oh, you up at midnight and you prepping, and
Yep.
then you up early at like you might get to take a quick little nap,
Right.
and then you're back at it again all
At
day. And
5
so I was
a.m. all day till everybody get there.
literally, and I was definitely that kid that's like, well, why can't I go be a kid? And they're like, well, you're a woman. And so I was always like, oh my God, like the
And I
stereotype. And I'm
triggered
like,
her. I triggered you this week, didn't I?
right. I was like so triggered. And then now that I am married, and I was like, I got to experience actually make my own Thanksgiving and stuff with Anthony. It was beautiful, and it was very supportive, like the whole time, like watching him eat the food that I made. And there was no like, let me undermine her, let me hurt her feelings, let me do this. Even though the food is amazing, I'm gonna make her feel small about herself.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally like lit up. I was like, dang, I did this just for, somebody else to do what they did. And even with that, I'm like, dang, like how did I, because, LaShonda had to tell me, she was like, girl, bye. Your food look great. Like, you did that. And the person actually was like, that don't look good, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, you need to ask somebody for help. And I said, oh, that's crazy, because I was definitely on the phone with LaShonda the entire time. They're like, oh, well, then it must be good. Ah, no, 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 no.
Right,
Keep
don't
that same energy,
backtrack.
baby. Keep that same energy. So, with that being said, there are a few questions that people do have when it comes to like Thanksgiving and stuff. And I know like one of them is like what topics should be like off limits with your family, so it doesn't become like, you know, how typical people be like. I saw this thing online that was like, if your family starts fighting, go live on Thanksgiving or whatever, so everybody can watch right here. And I'm like, that's so sad but so true that so many people associate Thanksgiving with like, all right, it's time to let all the beef, like it's the big battle of the year.
Right. Instead of saying, "Oh,
You
I'm
know,
so grateful that we're all together."
right. And then that's the crazy thing. It's like, I don't know if it's like people be hungry all day because the food is prepping, and so then they like at each other's head tops, and then I don't know about other people, but in our family, how we used to go around the table and be like, I'm thankful for this. And even as a kid, I'm like, y'all giving fake as heck. Like, I was just in the kitchen with the auntie, and they was just talking smack about y'all, but now you saying you grateful for him?
Right.
Okay,
I don't know why
so
she
this is
brought
how
that
that
girl
works.
to him.
Right, right. It was always the tea. Like, I might have been in the kitchen, like cooking and young, and I'm like, who cheating on who? You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I was like, gossip, you know.
Right.
But with that being said, though, it's also okay to like not allow other people's energy to affect your energy, and it's also okay to leave early.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If you start feeling the disrespect, all right, Grandma, love you, but I got to go.
Right. I'm gonna
It
take
is
my plate to go.
take my plate to go. Let me wrap me and my kids up.
Yep.
I'm going about my business. It is okay to be like to tap out. Especially like on this journey of us, like, and if y'all with us, y'all building with us and learning with us and growing with us on this journey that we're trying to better ourselves. It is not okay for others to try to take you down in that. It's always like, oh, she thinks she better than us. Yeah, I hear that all the time. Like, I really don't. Like, you really don't know what's going on with me. I'm sorry that when I go outside,
Absolutely.
we look nice. We a unit. That's a must in this house. Now, just because we
Okay.
look like we all put together, don't mean everything is together. And usually when people say that, that's a reflection of themselves, not of you, of how
Oh,
they feel,
say it
how they
again. Hold on. Say it again for the people in the back.
you
Because
was
I don't think they
tambourine
heard
that,
you.
tambourine,
Right.
tambourine.
Tambourine.
That's
I'm
it.
over here shaking my arms. Tambourine, tambourine.
Usually when people are reflecting and saying, you think you better than me, or this, and this, it's a reflection on them. They looking at your race and trying to compare your race to theirs. We've talked about that. Don't compare yourself to nobody else's race. Because nobody's, and even if you in the same place in life, your race didn't start the same. You may not have had a daddy. You may not have had a mama. You may have been homeless. Just because you in the same job don't mean your story is the same. Just because you both married don't mean your story is the same. Just because you got the same amount of kids. Just because you the same age don't mean your race look like theirs. So there's no comparison. None.
That reminds me of I literally saw a video this morning too, and it was saying like it was like one of those motivational videos. I'm trying to get back to listening to those.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like telling, they were in like a podcast. I can't remember who it was, but he was like, I feel like a lot of people see other people's lives and they take it as jealousy. And he's like, I've never been jealous of my friends, family, or enemies. He's like, if I see your success, something that I can see for me, for myself. I'm never once like, I wish I could take theirs away so I can have it, or blah, blah, blah. And he was like, and a lot of people don't think that way. And they're so used to being like, oh, I wish I had it. Instead of being like, okay, well, that's somebody I know that has it. That means that it's possible. And I was
Correct.
sitting there like, hold on, clock that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you were saying that, I was like, oh, what is God telling me? Because there are times where I'm like, why ain't we got a house yet?
Yeah.
You know, but I don't even want a house anymore. Like, not own a house. Like, I always want to have a roof over my head, God willing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm also like, I don't know if I want to be a homeowner anymore, because
Mm-hmm.
it's like, why do I need to be? I really feel like my home is my partner, and I want to travel the world.
Yeah.
Let alone be like, oh, something wrong with our property, so now we got to put a bunch of money into it.
Yeah. Everybody's story is different. Like you say, people look at me, why? You should be married already. Why? Because it'll make you comfortable? No, thank you.
Okay.
No, thank you. He
Nothing.
almost got me. Almost got it. Got to get you.
Another one bites the dust. No, I'm just
Right.
kidding.
He almost got me. But it's like, I
Right.
just feel
Ooh,
like
I'm
that's
gonna get
not,
you.
it's not for me right now. And I'm not saying this forever, but in the moment, you know what I mean? It's just, it's not for me. But I was looking at it, even getting there, having that conversation with him, it's like, you look at that race that somebody else is like, well, everybody in your age is married. Are they happy married?
Okay.
Right. I don't know. Right. Just to be married, just to be saying you married? No, thank you. Just to
No,
get married
thank
to be
you.
broke? No, thank you.
Just to get married and then not want to have a divorce, so you stay in that? No, thank
No,
you.
thank you.
No.
No, thank you.
You can't sit with us.
No, you can't sit with us.
Oh
But
god.
yeah, even in that, like I said, even with that, making your own space, if you have to cook it, you know, also go to other people's. Like people invite you to places. People get so like, well, I don't want to go, and I don't have no family. People invite people and they turn them down. Go see, and if you don't like it, there,
You can leave early.
make
You
other
can
friends. Make your community. Do something is with your group. It doesn't have to always be the family you came into life with, into this world with. It could be others. We call it our friendsgiving, our tribal giving. And it's gonna be people there that I don't really know, and you know how I am about that. Like, very DMX.
stop. Stop.
Like, where you come from? Like, oh, I work for Stacy. Like, okay.
And don't forget, because I know your tribe is listening. Still, and I'm still got that invite, right? You know what I'm saying? Leave
Correct.
it in the comments.
Correct.
Let a girl know. Because
Yes.
I brought it up to yesterday, and she was acting like,
She's supposed to be there. So we'll see her Saturday.
Exactly.
Next Saturday.
Oh, this
Next
Saturday?
Saturday. Next Saturday. The the
And I'm writing it on
29th.
my calendar.
Yes. We will be there. And
And I'm
I gotta
writing
put
it
you
on
in
my
a
calendar.
I gotta put you in a chat because you gotta bring something.
I will be there with the ice. No, just kidding.
You know what you could do? Just make 2 banana puddings.
Oh my god, no! Don't even put that out there. I'm gonna edit that out. No, I'm just kidding. Because then they're gonna be like, "Oh, okay." No, don't
She
listen to
makes
her,
great
tribe. Do
banana
not.
pudding.
No, 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 no.
Well,
um,
definitely don't be alone. Like, please, you know, I'm always kind of bringing that up. It's like, if you don't have nowhere to go, say something. Talk to your friends and your family, see what they doing. Coworkers, if you trust them and you want to be around them, but you know, you don't have to be alone. And
or
even if
even go to um, what is it? Like, I don't want to say or what is not the homeless shelters or whatever where they give
Mhm.
hot food, but there's even like Boys and
Community
Girls Club.
centers.
Sometimes they do like Thanksgiving dinners and all of
Mhm.
that stuff, and they have whole events for that, so you don't really have to be alone. And then even with that, because I know it's like expensive in the world now, and then like even just with the ups and downs of food
Mhm.
stamps and like being able to afford things, there's so many programs there. If you guys know some, leave them in the comments.
Yep. Food
um
banks are open.
yep, they're
There's always a food bank in your area. Also, Aldi's has a program. They have like $40 can feed a family of 10. That's including a turkey and all the fixings for $40. So you can look that up. I believe it's on TikTok. And look at me. Look at me. TikTok.
Oh, stop. She only
I'm,
do YouTube, y'all.
I
So
only do YouTube, but I know that it's on TikTok. Um, but yeah, looking at those food banks, you know, making sure, and you don't have to, if you don't like the traditional food, you don't have to have that, right? You don't have to, like I said, I was gonna do pot pies this year and call it a day. But my family convinced me different. So since this is gonna be our last Thanksgiving together, you know, with most of my family, we can do it the right way. So I'm gonna do that. But if you like pizza, be thankful that you could buy the pizza. Okay,
okay,
let's be thankful for that. So
okay,
that's all I have to really say on that matter. Yazzie, do you have anything else you want to say? Then we can do our top Thanksgiving dishes
that we like.
that we like, and we can do one that we don't like.
Oh,
One
that's
gotta
easy.
go. One gotta go.
That's easy for me. Before we get into that, I did want to say Just making sure I hit all the topics. So we already talked about mental. We talked about setting those boundaries, budgeting, and even finding like it doesn't have to be the traditional Thanksgiving dinner, like Law said. Y'all could just even go. It's the main point is just being grateful for the family you have and remembering that. The same as it goes for like the other holidays and Christmas and stuff. I think people get fed up on the fact that it's like you got to have the nicest presents for the kids and do all these instead of it being
Mm-hmm.
like y'all could really decorate the Christmas tree together and drink eggnog and watch a movie and Merry Christmas to you. Like, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And so it's just remembering spending time with your family and those, especially when, if you're blessed enough to have the day off for work and all of that, really take that time to invest in your family if you have kids or whatever. I don't have kids, but I'm just saying, like, I know it's hard to take a step away and do all those things, but it's very important, especially if you have that time, even to set a time, 10 minutes or whatever during your Thanksgiving and like check in on your kids and do those things just because I feel like a lot of the times we get so in this habit of like, let me make sure I finish this food and I do this and I do that and we're like task after task that it's like we're just trying to keep kids and other people busy that it's like we're not remembering that the point of Thanksgiving is to be with your family and to do things. That's why people put on the game and they have like the guys watching the sports and bonding and doing all of that stuff. So just remember to have that. Make sure that when you are giving your thanks that it's not just fake and you're not just saying it so you can hurry up and get the plate. Make sure you're actually giving that thanks and gratitude to the people in your life that deserve it. Because I feel like that's something else we fell at doing in Thanksgiving. We're just like we're starving at this point. So thank you for the food and the hands that have prepared it and the
Amen.
mouths that are about to receive it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Amen.
So this Thanksgiving, that's my challenge to myself is to have a moment with my people individually and let them know like what they mean to me and how impactful they are in my life, especially because, like Law said, this is going to be like, hopefully not our last Thanksgiving together, but just the one that we
In
could fully do
Arizona.
and right in Arizona. So it's like I do want to let her know what she means to me, even her kids, because my little cousin Ezra, her son, was like, I'm gonna make sure my mama call you back and do this and that. And I'm like, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So there's little things that's like, even as kids, I know they want to hear that they're appreciated and they're loved. So that's gonna be my thing this year is just to give that to them. Because I might not see them next year or even be as close with them as I was this year. So that's what I wanted to say.
Well, I definitely want to say too, tell your person that cooks thank you. Bring them some flowers. Bring them some. Ask them, hey, is there something that you like that won't be there? Like really, because them people that take on that whole family dinner, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
It is stressful. It is time consuming. It is expensive.
Yeah.
And some people just show up with their to go plates. So
Okay. Throw some
just
money.
yeah, thank you. Hey, can I send you $30? Can I send you $20? I don't have much, but can I send you something? Even though I'm bringing something, can I contribute? Like it's just to say thank you. You know, we all the moms and whoever, dads, aunties, uncles, grandparents, whoever's cooking, thank you for taking that time to feed us. I appreciate you. Bring them flowers, wine, whatever. Just bring them
A
something,
good
even if it's a
time.
thank you card. A thank you card.
A stripper. No, I'm just
A
kidding.
stripper.
Let's not
I
do
mean,
that.
I'll take that.
You're like, two, please.
Two, please. Extra spicy.
Right. Oh gosh, I cannot. But and then I want to give like the challenges of the week before we get into the one that has to go and the three that we like.
Yes.
But the challenge of the week is write three things you need to feel peaceful this Thanksgiving and honor them. That's why we wanted to do it a week before Thanksgiving, just so y'all can watch this or listen to the podcast and just kind of have your mindset on how you want to spend your Thanksgiving. And then we're obviously gonna have like an after effect so y'all can know how our Thanksgiving went. But it's not gonna be drama because we're very much like you could go, or I'm very much like I'm leaving early.
Or
And
you
then
can't
that's
sit
when
with
I was
us.
like, right. And that's when I was like, y'all all can leave because y'all made Yazzy leave early. Like, oh God. But did you want to start off with the food?
So my top fave foods is the greens, of course, because they be so good. Mashed potatoes and gravy is one of my favorite parts of Thanksgiving, and for me to be giving it away and letting somebody else cook it is major for me.
I know. I'm like, way to put the pressure.
It is sweet potato pie. It's weird because I love sweet potato pie, but my one gotta go is sweet potatoes. Like just yams.
Oh, just to sleep with, yeah.
I don't like sweet potatoes at all. As far as like, I don't. Sometimes I may eat a sweet potato fry, maybe, but like sweet potatoes for me, it's like, what is the point? That is just syrup and potatoes. Like
Yeah.
potatoes are white, they not orange.
Stop.
At one point, I had all the little kids thinking they was allergic to them.
Wait, first off,
Look,
they're
shout out to
brown, and
Christopher.
then the
Huh?
white meat show. I yes.
So yeah, shout out to
Okay.
Christopher because I had him thinking that was forever. He was allergic. Christopher's one of our cousins, and when he was a baby, I was like, "We allergic to these."
To yams?
Yes. So he was about like 10. He did not eat yams. Now he do, but when we were younger, he did not.
Oh, you messed up for that. I mean, I don't even like it. I would have believed you still to this day. Like,
So that's my
my
one
cousin
gotta
said we
go.
don't eat that.
Actual candy yam sweet potatoes that's my one gotta go.
Okay. For me, okay, my top 3 mashed potatoes. That's why I told you. I was like, girl, what? I feel like it's a good base. It's a good base.
Yeah.
Oh, mac and cheese.
Okay.
But it depends because obviously not everybody's mac and cheese. Everybody know that. So it's got to have the right crust, like not crust, but you know what I'm talking about, like not too burnt, not too hard. Like
Yeah.
if I'm getting that every time, I will eat that. Even the turkey, and I'm not even really a huge like meat. But if you execute that turkey, that mac and cheese, and that mashed potatoes, oh baby, I don't care about nothing else. I don't even care if it's Thanksgiving. Because I'm having a good time. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
last
saying?
year there was like no macaroni leftovers. Like,
There was
geez.
none. I'm like, if I could get one of those things that, you know how sometimes people don't even cook it, like they save one uncooked, so then they could cook it after the fact, give me that. And I won't eat mac and cheese at Thanksgiving. I will eat that at home. Like, I
Yeah.
guarantee. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So those are probably my 3. I would say, or even just like corn. Like I like corn, even though that's so simple. It's like I like corn because I don't really like greens. I know. I am
So good.
black.
Greens are so good.
I don't like greens. I don't like agree with you. I don't like sweet potatoes. I don't even like sweet potato pie. But if you want it and we're not making it, hey, you want flowers or you want the pie? Because I know you're allergic to flowers. So
Yeah, I want a Patty's pie.
and say less.
Yeah.
And that is my gift to you because you are the cook of all amazing things. Because I was like, is
Aw.
she dropping hints or? So we will get you a pie. And yeah, is there anything you want to finish the podcast with? Because we just ate that up.
We did. We really did. No, I think, be grateful for your surroundings. Be grateful that, whatever you listening to these songs, some people don't have a phone, computer, laptop, tablet. So just those little things, if you really look around, like, thank you for the little food, the lights, the house. Be thankful because that's what it's about. Be thankful. Some people don't even have a phone. I just met somebody the other day who was like, I can't afford a phone bill, so I just use the phone at my job. Right. That's insane to me, but that's people's real reality, right?
Right.
So we need to be grateful and thankful for what we have. Be grateful and thankful that you are still here. I keep telling people, we all that's listening and hear my voice survived a pandemic.
Okay.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you. I am grateful to be here again.
Yeah.
So
it did feel like a rebirth.
Yes, be grateful. We all went through, the whole world went through the same thing, and some people didn't make it. So I'm thankful. So just be really thankful for what, like I said, if all you eating is a pizza, be thankful for that pizza because somebody ain't got it.
If all you eating is a PB&J, you can crisp it up and say, hey.
Hey.
You're like, I'm sick of you. I want to be a rapper. No, I was just kidding. But I agree with you. Just giving thanks, especially with it being Thanksgiving or even just being a appreciative of the things that you do have. Having, like I said, that's why I said having a roof over my head, God willing, because like you said, like I don't even think about the fact that it's like, okay, I have a phone on me all the time. Like I'm grateful enough to have that, and for you to be like, yeah, this person did. I'm like, dang, like that just broke me a little bit. I said, use their work phone. How do they check social media? You know, so I agree with you 100%. Once again, it's always a pleasure coming on here, doing the podcast, having y'all listen in here. In the comments, please let us know what food items you guys are having for your Thanksgiving, what food items you don't like or want to experience,
Right.
and
That's a
maybe
good
try
one.
something new.
Yeah. I'm gonna try um green bean casserole.
Well, I'm gonna stick to the corn, but but we're definitely gonna have like videos and like pictures and stuff. I'll try to get some more pictures and all that so we can upload it in our after Thanksgiving podcast episode so y'all can see more about our family and just little things. And then we're gonna even try to post like TikToks and stuff like that. So stay tuned. And with that being said, we love y'all.
We love y'all. We out.
We out. Bye.
Bye.